working on this control point with the...
Okay. Yeah, we have to see where that, Oh, cool. Oh, but it's so close.
Just gotta get in there.
There's an elite patrol that's a +2. So we could
Yeah,
go after that.
sure. You lead, I follow.
Hostile control point nearby.
Are we attacking the control point?
Yeah, run past the control point and let's go for that, that walkie-talkie over there.
Yeah.
Because that's a +2.
Agent out of action.
Come back over here now. Shit.
Yeah, I forgot how close I was to them and wasn't able to get back in time, and then here we are. Revive?
Yep.
See? Now we could go after that gun, and it should turn into a 4. Are we in the right spot?
Hostile
No,
control
I'm
point
following you.
identified.
I don't see a gun on my HUD, but is there one on the...
Yeah, look at the map.
Yeah, that gun should be right there in front of us.
Or they under... Nope.
Are they underground?
No, I don't know, maybe they... Right here.
Take out that thing. You're dead.
I'll hunt them down. Really think you can hide, you coward?
Hey, Peyton! Come here and scrape off the fungus on my toenails. Just doesn't respect her dad.
Oh, they're underground.
Russians nearby.
Oh, there you go.
Was that it?
There's a couple more guys here.
Yeah, but I wonder if this is part of the control point.
I think it is.
Down, cover fire. Go around there.
Vital signs critical.
We've almost had it. Shit, he's down. A pin.
Nice.
Do we want to back out of this and get to a 4? Because I think we're in the middle of the control point. There's a convoy coming up here too. Oh, but that's for a different control point. I think.
Gonna kill you.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Need to reload. That hurt.
Jesus.
Did you die?
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, I died because my fucking first aid bar just.
Let me see where. All right, let's leave here and let's go where I put a marker.
Cut.
Cause yeah, you're right. We are taking over the control point. Might as well change it. Go get that thing changed to a 4 and then come back.
Definitely use a couple of hours.
I need to check something real quick. My seeker grenades are not making sense.
Food supplies detected.
Let's do it.
Hostile control point nearby.
The meaning of righteousness has changed, and we cannot stand by and
Cool.
let dated ideals get in the way of progress. The true
Hostile
sun
broadcast
will give you
detected.
something worth believing in. Join us. Be part of something great.
Do it. This fucker's dead. Gonna get you. Fuck. He's dead.
Is it better for a man to die of disease, slowly and in pain, or to take a bullet to the brain? I'm not saying it's easy, but the true sons are willing to make those tough decisions and do what's right for everybody. We used to fear an all-knowing, heartless technology. We wrote stories about the dangers of artificial intelligence. And now, as the season becomes a reality, we have handed our lives over to IT, an unfeeling tech that decides who lives or dies. I don't trust it, and neither should you.
Access key detected. Progress halted. Manual override required.
The true sons don't give a damn about your past transgressions. We don't pass judgment. We don't ask questions. All we ask for is your loyalty and respect. Join us.
Friendly control point nearby. Progress resumed.
Like how we have this patrol running down the street right past the entrance where these guys are coming out. Like, thanks for the help, assholes.
Manual override required.
If you're willing to work and pay your dues, then the campus welcomes you. Survival is our immediate priority. Everything else is secondary.
They were there 1 second, now they're gone. That was easy.
Yeah. Did that get a 4 on the control point?
It should.
Yep.
Friendly control point detected.
So, I mean, this could just be apocalyptic. Like, this could just be like what Washington looks like after Trump's presidency.
Yeah. There was a, it may be, there was an article on Politico, I think it was, talking about how, like, Bernie Sanders supporters are, like, totally, like, they're almost as bad as, like, I
Hell with them all.
don't want to say as bad, but, like, they're, like, extremely nasty to the other candidates in the other campaigns.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with that.
I haven't either. I just kind of happened to come across it, but I guess in Iowa they were just like beyond. Yeah, they're kind of a lot of times like, you know, some of the Trump people, I guess, in terms of just their conduct. But I was like, why don't you put them both on an island? Let them all just wipe each other out.
Cannibalize each other.
Yeah, let normal people sit around, try to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like, you know, Bernie Sanders is just weird, and he's too old.
Yeah, I agree.
good guy.
I do, and I feel like Biden's the same way. They're just too old.
It's like, I would look at it, even if you're a Bernie Sanders fan, like, that dude looks like he's going to keel over from the job, like, if
Well, he
within
already
2
had a
months.
heart attack. I mean, he was on the campaign trail like a few months ago. He's already had like a stent put in. It's like, dude, everybody's got to stop running both sides. You know, when you're 70, 65, like, you don't qualify to run anymore. Like, enough. Like, there should be an age limit. Is this where we go down here again?
incoming.
Oh, of course there's a guy behind me. Of course there's a guy behind me.
They're moving on the flank.
What did you do? Gonna kill you! Somebody help me!
Good night, buddy. Love you.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Whoa, shot me. Yeah. Oh
Agent
man,
incapacitated.
I hate that.
Yeah, I saw you were kind of.
Yeah.
Two guys were pinning you down.
Oh, there he goes.
Ah, the Pedro or whatever.
Yeah, Pedro.
Guy each other.
Is there any way around? Fuck! We just lost someone!
I'll wreck it.
Hostile supply convoy nearby. Detecting additional hostile contact.
I don't know, we gotta find it.
They're moving around us!
Get off.
Get some!
Just gonna take you right back down.
Need to reload!
Agent down.
What is wrong with my seeker mines? They do nothing.
Hostile supply convoy.
Watch that
Detected.
movement.
Jesus. Fucking hate this game sometimes.
Oh, you died over there? Okay, I got you.
I think I have to respawn though.
Get off me!
He was my friend. You bastard.
What the hell? Why aren't we reviving you?
I had to respawn.
Don't get pinned down.
Medical assistance needed. Agent down.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like that, trying to revive you and it wasn't working. Just
Agent killed.
basically led to my death.
Yeah, I got revived by Pedro, and I went right, got shot. Went left, got shot. Went forward, got shot by somebody else. Fuck.
Alright, respawn on you.
I have to get back over there. What the fuck is going on with my seeker mines? Because they're not doing shit right now. That is really pissing me off.
I mean, especially a place like this where we're just standing, you might as well just use the turret.
Guys.
Alright.
That's what I had them on airburst or something.
What the hell is it?
Yeah, fuck. Went down?
fucking.
That's right, Farmer. That cover won't save you.
Oh no.
They're out in the open. Throwing grenade!
Serious trauma detected.
It's down!
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected.
Hey, they're headed this way. I see them.
Eat this! You're going nowhere! Going for their flank! Man down!
God damn it.
Assistance needed. Agent out of action.
It just reminds me of, like, you know, when Liu Kang, like, you'd fight Liu Kang and you'd just do that same, like, you know, drop kick thing that he would always do, like, it just cheese you, like, you know, to death with that move.
Yeah.
Seems like these guys with that, it almost looks like bathroom, like, you know, that foamy shit. To try to seal in the gaps.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That little foam crack stuff. Yeah, to me the game just kind of cheeses you either way. If it's not the foam stuff, then they're coming at you from all directions. There's really no place you can kind of back into and hunt down and get some cover.
Blow the damn thing to pieces! Get the hell away from me!
Fast trail with you.
Yep.
Don't die.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Serious trauma detected.
Got you.
What's it like a delay and shit?
Are you lying?
I don't know. It seemed like it. It's like I shot the dude. He's running, and then he's like, ugh, and he dies
Yeah.
and shit. It's like what?
I haven't shot anybody. Well, let me see. Yeah, that was good for me.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah, there we go again. Shot from the side. Where'd that guy come from?
Pedro coming for you?
Yeah. Kind of out in the open here, but whatever. Got me.
All right, Pedro's. I mean, the leader's down.
Oh, good. There's an orange thing out there. Cool. Really? You've been sitting there crawling, you can't reload your gun? Fucker.
Oh, that's.
Jesus.
Take it out. No way I can get it from here. Go.
Oh, God. Nice, I got that holster. Ugh. Now that gives me another one of those orange skull projects done.
Yeah.
So in order to get those things not occupied, those red parts, we have to go through and do a whole bunch of, like, Black Tusk shit.
How's it going, Agent?
What do you mean?
You know how those museums are in occupied territory? To get them unoccupied, don't you have to do like a whole bunch of Black Tusk missions?
I don't know. I think that once they're occupied until the occupation is over.
Okay.
I think
thought
it's
this is
a,
what
you know.
go through it.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like they almost made it like so confusing that it's just like, you know, who gives a shit?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I'm not actively working on that, who cares?
Yeah, I kind of like the Division 1. I mean, granted, you know, you wanted just some more PvE, but they just grabbed 2 and they kind of made it all like, well, you know, it's like, you know, follow these clues and you're gonna have to solve this and figure it out. And it's like, dude, I don't want to do that shit. I just want to,
Yeah.
like, you know, run through missions and just play it. Like, you know,
Yeah,
if
I
I want
just
to do
wanna-
like hide and seek shit, like, you know, I don't know, I'd fucking play like a Where's Waldo game. It just almost seems to me like they're catering to like the fucking Uber nerds. You know, that they love to
the
figure out
hardcore.
puzzles and shit like that. And it's like, dude, that's a puzzle game. Like, I just want to run, kill, and that's it.
Do loot. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. U.S. women's teams. All right, so yeah, that was it. So you got to do missions, right? The invaded missions. And get the Black Tusk out of there, I think, and then then it's not occupied anymore. I remember you were running with this with me when I first started playing. Yeah, so each occupied territory's you gotta do the mission to unoccupy the area, I think. That's what it was. Oh, then maybe you got to do the stronghold as well. Anyway, we'll go back to the White House. I got everything I need.
Yep, I'll go to the White House too because I got to sell stuff.
Do you need to go outside, Lucky? All right.
Yeah, I think I'm breaking away again. Like I can't vote. With my Republican Party this time around either.
Yeah.
I think I'm voting for Bloomberg.
He doesn't bother me at all yet.
My
I
only
could go for
problem
him.
was when he went after the fat people, like, and he was like, no big giant big gulp drinks for you, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
I like big gulps too, and I'm not big, but I like the big
Yeah.
gulps.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the point was like these fat people were costing a lot of people like health insurance and stuff or whatever. It's like the smokers. But-
I don't. I was telling Trish, and she wasn't agreeing. Like she thought it was like controlling, but my mind was thinking, this dude, he is using his Republican roots, like the capitalistic. It's like he's trying to force me to buy 2 drinks for what I used to be able to get with just 1 drink.
For one.
Yeah, and it's like you're making me waste double the money, like to get what I used to get. And it's like I don't want to do that shit. I want my big gulp.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a point of micromanaging government that I think you can.
Yeah,
It's
when
all
you're
much,
controlling how much fucking high C orange I drink, like we got problems.
Yeah. There's got to be better things you can
Yeah.
be doing with your time.
Don't fuck with my soda and my fruit punch, motherfucker. It's like also the funny thing too is when you look at presidents and before, it doesn't matter which ones, they all fucking age.
Yeah.
It's like the job. Trump looks fucking perfectly fine, I think, because it's like he's not fucking doing any of that shit. He's not like racking his brain, be like, oh my god, like he's just like whatevs.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not aging. At
Do it my way or
all
get the
for
fuck
job.
out.
All civilians stay vigilant. Hostiles have been spotted outside the safe area.
It's like I don't think he could be doing really much of a job when he's fucking tweeting as much as he tweets.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Or playing golf or whatever it is, or going to Mar-Lago, or
Well, I can't say golf because all the fucking presidents played golf.
they do. Some more than others.
Yeah. But they all like that shit.
Looking to deal?
It's, I don't know, man. I can't get into golf. It's like me.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll play disc golf. Disc golf is pretty fun.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of like getting some clubs and going out and like playing 18, like
Yeah.
I've never been able to do
No,
that.
I can't do that shit. You know what? It's like, it's not so much the game. I can't stand the kind of people that play it. I can't stand that kind of bougie motherfucker, like.
Yeah. Dude, one of my most fun jobs when I was in high school up in Chicago, I got the caddy for this really like private upscale neighborhood or golf club. And I mean, like the entrance, like the annual fee was like $100,000. So that gives you an idea of like a couple of the guys were like the owner of the company that made the barbecue sauce for McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
He golfed there. Hannah, you remember? I don't know if you guys had Hanna-Barbera candies, like lemon heads and stuff like that. The guy who owned that company would golf there. So like you had like really rich motherfuckers that golf there. But man, I tell you, they were like, you talk about like bougie motherfuckers. Oh my god.
I mean, at least was it a nice area?
Oh god, yeah. I mean, it
Okay,
was in the nice-
at least then. And you're only talking about $100,000. Jersey City is a fucking shithole. An absolute shithole. That it's like they're trying to like, transform it into like, an upper scale because it's right next to Manhattan. And
Yeah.
they are like cutting out swaths of Jersey City like and making it upscale. But you're crazy if you're buying an upscale like condo or something, like when you know, it's almost like when you're surrounded by shit, it doesn't matter if this little tiny area, like, you know, doesn't have shit. You're just smelling and you're surrounded in shit. It's like you'd be out of your mind to spend that kind of loot. And they went and they built a golf course in by Liberty State Park,
Right.
and it was $500,000 to buy into, like, for your membership there. I just remember when that price point came out, I was like, what? Like, you gotta be out of your fucking minds to spend that kind of loot in a shithole area. I was like, I just want to see who's in there. I just want to see the fools, like, you know, that bought into that.
Yeah.
100,000 is pretty cheap, and at least you're getting a really upscale. You know, if it's an upscale area, you know, it's not bad. Like, you know, like I said, $500,000 for the ghetto. You're playing in the ghetto.
Oof.
Yeah. But I guess, you know, it's New Jersey, man. You know, it doesn't matter what, you know, where it is. It's like, you know, they'll charge you an arm and a leg for something.
What do you want, little girl? I just let you inside. What do you want? Why are you staring at me?
Like,
Man,
I'll never
so many
forget
little-
people's awnings. Like, there was like a couple of houses that they were just building, like when the housing boom happened. It
Yeah.
was cheap, like construction materials, and there was like about 6 or 7 homes because it was windy. They were all tilted, like leaning, you know, like it was like dominoes that didn't, like, you know, the one piece got stuck, so they were all leaning into each other. They
Right.
came and they uprighted the homes, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, if I'm a homeowner, I wouldn't, you know, what did you do to upright those homes? Like, how did you, you know, reinforce, you know, the stuff, like, for them not happening again? And just seeing the cheap materials that they were building them with, when the homes were done, those homes were selling for $350,000, $400,000, and in less than a year, the awnings were just peeling because it was just cheap compressed plywood that they were making the awnings with, and it was just all peeling apart. Then I'm just looking at that and I'm like, wow, to spend $300,000 to $400,000 for a house like that, and it's peeling, the material's peeling apart, like that's. I was
that's-
almost like, that should be a crime. Like, I know
Yeah.
I'd want to sue somebody, like, and be like, how the fuck is my
Builder
house
or
falling
whatever.
apart in less than a year?
Yeah, that's just shoddy construction. A lot of times the homes, you know, they've got builders should offer like 10-year warranties or whatever, but who knows? You know, if they just slap them up. Come on, dog! Oh my God, you are so stupid. Get in the
Like,
house.
the house that we bought here, like, this house was built in the 50s. And that's
Yeah.
what I was going for, like old school, like construction. Because when I was walking on the floors here, you could feel that they weren't moving. I was 100.
Yeah.
I'm 150, 155 pounds. These new homes, I would press my body like down on the floorboards, like, you know, like kind of like doing like a little bouncy, and the
Yeah.
floor would give. And I'm only 150. I'm like, what? How do those people that weigh like 250 pounds?
Well, what if you get like some heavy furniture
Yeah.
or something?
I said that to my wife at the time. I was like, we're not buying a new house, like, you know, like brand
Yeah.
new. It's like, I'm not interested in that.
I see the same thing down here. I mean, there's neighborhoods with new homes, and it's like the siding. I don't know what it's called. I'd go back and look, but the siding, it's like vinyl siding, but it's so thin that if the lawnmower kicks up a rock, it goes right through it.
Wow.
You know, and it's just like, I mean, it's like paper thin, millimeter thin siding. Like, I guess it would repel water and rain, but that's the only thing it's gonna keep out.
All right. What do you want to do next, or do you want to keep doing control points?
Give me a second. I'm playing with my load out here. I don't give a shit about.
I'm just looking around at control point, see if there's anything that's worth going to do. Alright, there's one right here that's worth doing. You can turn it into a 4 pretty quickly. Well,
Okay.
turn it into a 3. There's one that's, by the time we get there, it'll be at the base, so it's not worth. But we should find something else while we do those other two.
That's really interesting.
Alright, yeah, I'll jump to this control point, and then I'll go
Alright.
do that. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll get there in time for that one.
Russians nearby.
Need to reload!
Watch my back! Putting in fire down there.
Got a man down!
Where are they?
Close enough!
Get out now! How can I hit anyone from here?
Friendly control point nearby. Drinking water detected.
I must have modified that. Okay. Play with that later. Stop licking the couch.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get them.
Copy that. Got your back. I'm pinned over
gonna do my loadout for as much critical hit chance of damage as possible.
Serious trauma detected.
What the ugh.
Agent down.
It's like I was supposed to hide behind cover, and then I just ended like, you know, like there was like a lag or something, and I was right back at the chest.
Agent
So it's like, well,
zero.
there goes the chances of surviving that shit.
Mm.
Alright. Where are you? Oh, you're still at the...
I'm still at the White House. I'm trying to find where did that. I hate how they have progression in two different spots.
Hey, give me a sec while I'm reloading it. I'm gonna refill my iced tea. Did you ever get the have you got? Well, I'm sure you've gone to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, my wife was just there today.
Do you get the sweetened iced tea from them? The sweet tea?
Nah, I don't think so.
Try that. It's really yummy, man. I mean, normally I like my iced tea really sweet.
Right.
This stuff they use sugar cane in it, so it's natural.
Yeah.
It tastes like really like, you know, like tea. And it's just a little bit sweet. Like normally I'm like, but this stuff is really freaking yummy that I'm like, wow. It's really good and it's not super sugary, so it's, you know, it's a win-win. And it's not that expensive, like, you know, for a gallon it was like $3.99. Next time you're at
Cool.
Trader Joe's, like, yeah, check it out.
I'll tell the wife. Check it out.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm fast traveling too.
I don't even know why we're out here. Nobody's trying to steal this shit.
All right. I'm back.
All right. So what control point were you working on? So the one thing... Well, hang on. Yeah, that's fine. Do control point.
Oh,
Cool.
it's gone. God damn it. Oh, okay, here's another one. Wait, what?
How about this one by the White House? The vault?
The which one?
The vault, because these convoys...
But the convoy right now, it's going to the vault, but it's linked to fallen cranes. Oh, you could do that one.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we could go do that one because even though it's connected, it's the fallen cranes could be turned into a 3.
I feel like by the time we get through that convoy, it's going to be at its...
Yeah. There's no way to fast travel in time.
There's another one down here. Oh wait, no, that's leaving.
MLK Memorial Library has. You can turn that into a 3, and hopefully something else will pop up that can turn it into a 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fast
we could
travel
go
is
fast
not
travel to
on.
the Grand Washington Hotel and then do that, the territory control.
Okay.
We had a good laugh yesterday. Went out to eat with some friends. And
Hostile control point nearby.
my friend went to eat with his, with his fiance. And we went to Trader Joe's after we ate at this, pizza restaurant, which was crap. But anyway, we go to Trader Joe's. Me and my friend are there, and we're looking at the frozen stuff, and I'm like, I see, they have chocolate covered bananas, like sliced,
Yeah.
and you have to eat them frozen. And I'm like, $1.99 was very reasonable for a chocolate covered banana, all sliced up. I said to him, I was like, you could easily do them yourself. I said, but $1.99 for when you're too lazy to do it yourself. I said that's not a bad price. And then we're walking, and all of a sudden we see his fiance, and she has the fucking frozen bananas, the chocolate covered bananas, and we were laughing. She's like, why are you guys laughing? So I told her, and she goes, yep. She goes, I'm certainly lazy. And I was like, it's all good. I said, I was like, I said it's reasonably priced for, for someone who
Yeah.
is lazy and don't want to do the
Pay
work.
for convenience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I said to her, I was like, the only time I ever make those is when I do chocolate covered strawberries. I have excess chocolate left, so I would grab a banana and slice it up, and dip the bananas in there to use up the chocolate.
Yeah. Can't let the chocolate go to waste.
Yeah, exactly. I'd put everything in there. I tried grapes and it wasn't all that yummy.
Yeah, like grapes and chocolate, maybe not the best.
Yeah.
Hostile control point identified. Incoming hostiles detected.
What are you going for this? Yeah, this thing is a little bit of lag here.
Access key detected.
Yeah, territory control.
Yep.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
We've done it.
Hostile control point detected.
Nice. Yeah, I'd be highly interested in seeing her. She, when I asked her like what game she would play, she's like, she would be interested in playing the Division. So like it would be a game that she'd probably be good at, and I'm like highly intrigued to see her play this.
Yeah. I think the loot thing, if she's into Pokemon and that collecting the Pokemons, to me it's in some ways a loot game like this is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's got that same loop, that same kind of one more turn, one more what can I go for, what can I grind for, type of thing. So if she, if she doesn't mind grinding for Pokemon.
Oh man, for me, she's like a dream come true.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You want to go up here to this patrol or this?
She's smart, witty, like, sarcastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then plays video games too. It's like, damn. Like,
Damn,
it's
puts
like,
out.
fuck yeah, it's like hitting the lotto. Alright, what's next? We can go do this, do this hostage thing over here. Except I don't
Public
feel-
execution thing?
Mm-hmm. Except I think I'm gonna run this way. Wait, is that north? Yep.
Hostile control point nearby.
Yep, perfect. See, I mean, and that's the way that I think, this country needs to be worked out again. Like, I mean, not shoot everybody, but if you're a fucking criminal, like, it should be done like they do in Brazil. It's like, if you're going to rob somebody at gunpoint, you shouldn't be taken to jail. Like, you should be shot the fuck up and just let to bleed to death. It's like, why waste taxpayer money in housing these motherfuckers? Like,
Yeah.
It's like you just kill them, grind them, grind them up and use them as, food for the zoos, or, you just fertilize the ground.
The zoos.
Yeah. Tigers and lions got to eat.
Hostile supply convoy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
nearby.
point sometimes, like, where I see, especially being in, like, these scouts and stuff, where I see, like, these pedophiles, and I'm just like, you have no right to be there whatsoever. Robbing a liquor store for a few bucks, I don't know, beat
Yeah.
the shit out of them or something, but yeah, there's a point where,
No, I mean, jail for those people, hopefully they learn their lesson. But,
yeah.
But let me, But yeah, pedophiles, it's like, yeah, you cut off their or rapists, cut off their crotch and their hands and their feet, so they can't do shit.
Yeah.
Because even if you cut off their pecker, they still got their hands, they can do shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, just leave, and then, let them feed themselves after that. It's like, work it out.
What's the sign to figure it out?
Yeah.
What is that? Letterkenny? I think that show's on Hulu. But my sister's like the thing. Figure it out. They're Canadian accidents.
Hostile
Yeah.
supply convoy detected.
I need to watch some Bad Mouth this weekend. I'm gonna get a laugh. That thing you sent me was so funny. I showed that to the wife. She was like, "Oh my god, what the hell are you and Sleepy watching?"
What did I send you?
You sent me the one where the female hormone fairy farts, and then she's like, "Ooh, that came from the front."
You haven't watched Big Mouth, have you yet?
I've watched like 2 episodes. I just haven't gotten around to watching more. That show is great.
Yeah. I love when he whacks off in the sleeping bag at his friend's house. He's like, "What do I do now?" And he's like, "Sleep in it, pig."
Yeah. That's the score.
I love the hormone monster.
There's no opening. Yeah,
Oh, they're gonna kill me.
Aaron Companies. I used to run a production company in Texas. So he does all this stuff. I told him if you wanted help, and he was like, "I got it." Yeah, they do hike videos every year for the kids.
Yes.
Oh, it's over? Oh.
You know I'm gonna bother you forever, dude.
goes
Have you
on.
told Tawana what I told you to ask her?
Yeah, I'll have to remember that. You know, it's so rare where I get an opportunity, you know?
Incoming hostiles detected.
You know I'm gonna nag you forever until you do ask her.
I know.
Well, you're lucky I'm not there. I'd be like, hey, Tawana.
No, because it'd be perfect. Because then
Additional
you'd
hostiles.
shut the fuck up and we'd be done with it. I'm like, give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back. We'll never have to have this conversation again.
Although I'm sure I can't be the only one that's thought of that.
Oh no, you are. You're the only one ever. That's
Yeah?
yeah, totally. It's a different group down here, man. It's you know,
I guess that nobody's
My
such a perv.
yeah. Oh, like that one girl today was like, "Who wants to guess the flavor of my Pop Tart?" Ooh, you're so nasty, gross. Ugh, Jesus, I just can't have any fun in the workplace anymore, can we? And then the other married girl was like, "Blueberry." See, she gets it. You don't. Oh, good.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm just thinking too. It's like the story I told you, watching those black girls like sucking on the blow pops. I'd get suspended now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, get this. My kid,
And I didn't even
like,
say
works-
anything. I'm just looking.
Yeah.
What a
Dude, my
smirk.
kid. So my kid went to scratch his face in 6th grade,
Uh-huh.
and he used his middle finger. The fucking chorus teacher said he was using an obscene gesture, and he got suspended for that.
Wow.
It's
See
like
now.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Alright, so we did that one. So now what is it? It's a control point 2.
Yeah, she told me that.
Oh wait, we didn't finish it.
I gotta talk to this person. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that school is almost like a military academy at this point.
You never thank you enough.
Yeah, we're actually really pissed. My kid was supposed to go to Disney World with the band class,
Uh-huh.
and like a week ago, him and a buddy like knocked his books off, and so they got into like a little pushing match or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so they basically gave him out of school suspension, which means he can't go to Disney World, which is bullshit enough. But we had already paid like $500, and they're like, it was not refundable.
Wow.
So like we're out 500. Yeah, I was like, dude, I had the superintendent and I almost got a lawyer. I was so furious.
Wow.
And the thing's like, we raised money, like we did the cookie thing. We, you know. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I would have been very angry.
Yeah. Yeah, we sat down with the principal for like an hour. And, you know, she's, I'm so sorry. I know this just isn't, I know this happens every year. And I'm like, well, then why do you keep doing it if this is pissing parents off? Well, would it be fair to the other 150 parents? And I'm like, yeah, but it's not fair to us. Like, I don't care about the other 150 kids. If you can't run this, it's just like, literally, actually, I would have spent more time just licking paint off the wall.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. So we got this one done. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Well, yeah, I would have said to the school, I'd be like, I'll make up the $500 because that's kind of shit that I won't be like, you know, donating or anything until I get,
Oh, yeah.
I make my $500 back.
Well, my wife, she used to like volunteer in the front office on Friday. She's like, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, don't send home any fundraisers. Don't ask us for any money. And the other thing is, like, we actually, one of the dads on the soccer team that Colin plays for, he's actually running for school board. And he's already said, yeah, if he wins, he's going to move those people around. Like, he's going to get rid of the principal over there and stuff. Because he's like, I mean, we've known him for like 5 or 6 years.
Hostile
You know, because my kids, they've been playing soccer together.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I was like, yeah, I'll vote for you. Kick some ass. But, you know, I mean, like one of the other dads says, it's like, you know, it's like, good luck trying to fight the system.
Yeah, it is a machine.
Yeah. Oh, you going up to this mystery point?
No, I'm going all the way up top with the,
Unknown activity?
No, it's like the. Let's see, what is it? No, it's the elite territory. It's goes to that 3 that I'm. It's a +2, but it can't go to a 5. It just turns into a 4.
Right.
Oh my god.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Yeah, so it's pretty funny. Like, you know, I had to go to court the other day because, you know, the ambulance service was fucking suing me.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. How'd that work out?
I didn't fight, like, you know, argue, because it's like, I know that, you know, I was going to lose anyway, for that. It's just, the way I looked at it was like, look, I know that I owe this, because my wife did get services.
Yeah.
So I know I'm going to lose that, so I'm not arguing that. But she could eat the court cost, the court fee, you know? Because she was, I said to the guy, it's like, you know, it's semantics. I said, but she's saying that I'm refusing to pay. It's like, I'm not refusing to pay. Refusing to pay, I said, would be, you know, if I'm Scrooge McDuck and I'm sitting on a pile of money, I'm counting my gold coins while I say, oh, she's not getting the money.
Right.
I said, but when you don't have anything, you can't pay. I said, there's a major difference between can't and refusing.
Yeah.
And she had the nerve, like, I guess to like, you know, put me in a bad light. She goes, when I called him, and I said, do you have the money? Like, you know, he said I should, you know, I could dig up his wife and, you know, sell her remains and try to get money off of that. And when she said that, I couldn't stop. I literally laughed out loud. And the mediator looks at me, and I, like, kind of, like, you know, as I'm laughing, I'm, like, kind of shaking my head, like, and nodding, like, yeah, I did say that. And he even smirked.
Incoming hostiles detected.
And, you know, he basically said, like, you know, she had to give in because she was being, you know, such an asshole that, you know, she was making herself look bad.
Yeah.
And she basically had, because he was like, you're not willing to compromise at all. And then when he said it that way to her, you know, she got frustrated. And she was like, well, if he's willing to pay today, then I'll waive the court fee. And I was like, you know, my mind's thinking like, yeah, cunt, you are going to eat that fucking court fee, bitch. So that basically means that I'm not paying, like, you know, 270 something. Like, I'm basically paying 225 because you got to fucking pay for the court fee.
Yeah. Well, you know, from her standpoint, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
She's walking out of there with more than she had when she walked in, so...
So she was
doing
not
business.
happy.
Yeah.
But I looked at her, it was like, you know, she just looked like white trash. Like, she had money, like, obviously you have money, you own an ambulance company, but just utter white trash, like, dirty, greasy hair, like, she didn't fucking wash, and it's like, you know, I'm looking at it, it's like, I can wear my clothes good because I know how to fucking dress. And I use fucking soap and water, like, you know, soap and water goes a long fucking way to making you look like a decent human being.
Damn.
Yeah. You dirty bitch.
So why didn't the insurance company pay for it?
They did, but not the whole thing, so they were suing me for my portion.
Got it. See, that to me is just like such crap.
Oh yeah, nickel and dime.
Yep. Fucking insurance company can't come up with an extra $200 to pay for a fucking insurance ambulance? Like, come
Dude,
on.
my father, like, you
There we
know,
go.
my parents live on the second floor of an apartment building. You know, an ambulance service is about $1,000, you know, give or take, a couple of hundred. Well, not give, not take. It's not cheaper than $1,000. But because my parents live on the second floor, like, they were like, oh, like, you know, they didn't know that they were on the second floor. They were like, oh, like, meet us outside and we'll take her. My father's like, I'm not asking for a cab. He's like, you know, if I could bring my wife to the front, he's like, I'll just pull my car around and I don't even need you. they're like, oh, she's on the second floor. Well, that's an extra $600 to bring her down. So that's basically $1,200 to bring her down. And it's like my mother weighed a lot. You know what I mean? Especially with her disease, it's like I could carry her ass.
Right.
She was so light. But my father's old, and he just couldn't do it. So, yeah, it was like makes it $1,200 to bring my mother up and down the stairs.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
It's like there's just a part of me that I'd rather die
Then give them a fucking dime.
than give them a fuck. Because it's like, you know what? It's like if I die, then they're coming after the money. Whichever way, and it's like I'd rather leave it for my kids than give it to the fucking hospitals and all those other fucking
Yeah.
Because I look at them as ticks. They're just fucking like they just latch onto you and just fucking gorge themselves, off of you.
Mm-hmm. It's the same way I think with like prescription drug prices or any. I don't know. To me, I'm so disgusted with the medical.
Hostile control point.
Well, yeah, especially that one that was for like AIDS or whatever that they raised it like a crazy amount. Like it was like I don't know what the percentage was.
Well,
It's
they
like
do
how
it all
the
the
fuck
time
could
with
you
all-
justify that?
They did it with like the EpiPen, for people with peanut
Yep.
allergies or bee stings. They do that shit all the time. Just to pad their profits.
Well, you know what? I don't know. Fuck those ones that need the EpiPen, the fucking pussies. Like,
We didn't have that shit growing up. Nobody at my school had that problem. Where the fuck this came from? Whiny ass snowflake.
I'm joking,
Way to get
though.
over here. I don't know. Yeah. Go around. You find a way through? No.
I guess you got to go around, right?
Hang on. My line goes back this way.
Yeah. Let me see. Isn't it closer this way? No, I guess yeah. May as well go that way.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Yeah, I don't want.
Yeah, and those EpiPens, from my understanding, is they're faulty. It's like
Oh, really?
yeah, all of them. It's like the product is just sometimes you get a dud and it doesn't even it doesn't work. Like the spring or whatever it is that is supposed to give you the stuff, it just messes up. I don't know. I've never used one, but I just
Right.
hear stories of them that it's just a shit product.
That.
I mean, they have something too, like
Ah, you fucker. Out there.
when your antibodies are low, there's like this natural thing that's supposed to
Reinforcements.
you put it on your side. Like people use it like when you're on chemo, and for other things too, not just chemo. But mainly people that are on chemo use it because you just leave it there and it just gives you the doses that you need until it gives you like a little blink that you can remove it. And even that gives you problems. I just looked at that and I was like, why would they give you that shit when you could just grab the injections and self-inject? It's like something that just gives it automatic. I don't trust that stuff.
I got for guys behind you. Are you going?
Medical assistance needed.
Oh, I see.
Wouldn't be a mission if you weren't getting flanked.
Detecting
Yeah.
additional hostile contact.
And I already called for backup, so I'm still getting flanked. Oh look, there's another patrol of guys flanking me.
Serious trauma detected.
Who was sending the remote control fucking cars? Take him out. Tired of that shit. That's another thing about the game. Just random, like, 15 remote control cars just... I hear another one fucking floating around out here.
Medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
The yellow guy's over there. It's an elite guy. Oh, there he goes. I think Pedro's doing it. Come on.
Nice. Why is my seeker mine not? Of course, you gotta. Oh, getting hit from behind again. You know, and the things I called in allies, and there was like 5 of them over there.
Ski detected.
God, this fucking motherfucker over
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Ah.
Agent down.
Why is my seeker mine?
Come on, Pedro. Where are you? There you are. Awesome. Thank you.
That agent needs assistance.
Shoot your gun, fuck bag.
Jesus Christ. Is Pedro reviving you?
Yeah, he's got me.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
There you go. Defend.
Hostiles detected.
Fun part.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
I can't see him.
Agent down.
Oh my god.
I'm ready.
Dude, I'll let you shit the fuck.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Let's keep the shit aside. Here.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles. Vital signs critical.
Closing on my position. Get out of there.
They're getting back to help. Rifle front.
Under heavy fire.
Fucking creep.
No orange.
Supply room access unlocked. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
All right, I'm headed back to the White House.
Okay.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Oh, where's the, oh, there it is.
So go take a leak while I'm loading, traveling.
Just traveling to the White House.
Return on the perimeter.
Pleasure to see you. I'm happy to take all this. Looks like high-end gear. That filled my inventory. Thank you. I'm happy to have made a deal.
Secretary Spencer, you're a lifelong Republican.
I am.
Why did you endorse a Democrat today?
Well, it's pretty easy to be very frank with you, Courtney. The country needs to be brought together. We need to, as I said in my speech, have a working operation in government such as the Ronald Reagan-Tip O'Neill relationship. But to have that sort of relationship, we need leadership. We need leadership, proven leadership like Mike. We need...
All right.
Come over here, Agent.
I got a lot of stuff to go through. Ugh. Come on. Why are you staring at me, dog?
Oh, I know you're gonna fucking laugh your ass off about this one.
Okay. That ain't right. Oh my god. Now I have to send that to people. So wrong, man. Why is that sitting? Oh, that's a mask. That's what I'm getting confused. Oh my god. You still laughing at that?
I just love that the wording when you finally man up and eat her ass. Oh my god.
You're gonna hurt yourself, man.
Oh my
You're
god,
gonna
I
hurt
am.
you.
You go to eat her ass and you're like, baby, did you have peanuts?
Snacking on planters.
You didn't have any peanuts, did you? Oh, man.
Who's that? I need to go.
Oh, man. That was good. Whew.
Laughing when you go to bed tonight. So you're gonna be falling asleep laughing at that.
I just looked at the photo again and I'm just seeing that masked kid. And oh, man. I haven't gotten any blueprints.
I haven't even looked. I've been trying to.
Well, I would think it would come up when you because you got a blueprint when you complete the mission.
I usually go back to the station and have to check with the lady. And something usually looks like it's unlocked.
What, under projects?
No, back at the White House, you go and talk to the person at the recalibration station, or that not the but the blueprint lady.
Oh yeah.
wish I had a complete set of socket wrenches. Can never
Yeah,
find
that
a
shit's funny.
5/16 when you need it.
You got a text back. Yeah, now that there is funny. That's from my friend in Alabama. Now that there is funny. You can imagine.
Especially you look at him, he's all smiling, like.
Yeah, I did it. That actually isn't.
I should try making leather. It can't be that hard.
Alright, I think I finally got my tax settled. Now wait, what about... That's what I wanted. That guy. Yeah,
I'm very grumpy.
What? Why? What? Yeah.
Could use some more crafting materials. I really should make myself a nice
Man,
comfy
that's
chair.
an 18. Hmm.
Oh, hello.
Oh man, that shit was funny.
Hmm. Wow, this crafting stuff is cool, but in depth. I have another. No. One. Yeah. It's not gonna work.
Good to see you. You nearly cleaned me out. catch you later. Good to see you. You need anything?
Come over here, Agent. Take a look at what I've got for you. Glad we got that settled.